Now, last time round when the scoreline was 16-4, that was with K23 starting on the CT side. They only managed 4 rounds in total, so they're going to try and mix it up. They're going to try and see if their T-side prowess can offer up anything different here today as the GG.bet odds at the top of your screen now heavily favor forZe. The fight towards middle, it's quick, it's furious, it's fast, and the damage is done. Face crack and flip, they're going to cop a little bit of that, while Jerry, he's going to get around the back lines here. If he pushes now, he's going to have all 5 of them with their backs turned, but it won't be the case as they'll make their way up middle. Now Flit in the smoke, dancing, diving, ducking, and, well, headshotting. It's great stuff as he's been able to find the opening blood.
Yeah, there we go.
Also known as the first blood.
First blood, but bomb is planted, which is going to help out, at least for the T's. Give them a time limit to try and operate under, ensure the safety does continue over on Inferno.
Like flash crack.
Is the Cologne postcode 50668?
One for our hotel is 50668, yeah.
Groovy. Nova and KDO. Make it just KDO. Having some issues, maybe not. And now Amaze so low, a clean finish.
Multi-kill.
Nice.
I knew that I could have bailed you out of that, Chad, but I knew Lauren wouldn't, so I just didn't speak.
It's fine, you don't need to bail me out.
No, I know. I thought like encouragement would have been welcome there. I just expected Lauren wouldn't be providing it.
What, encouragement?
Yeah.
Lauren doesn't even know what encouragement is.
It's not your strong suit.
Not in a vocabulary.
That's actually such nonsense.
You know it's.
You know I hype you up in games.
You do. You always
love
big.
to
She
support.
always bigs me up.
Game's different.
Why?
And life is harder, Lauren. Game's just pixels.
A game is life.
Yeah, that's true. A 374 of Counter-Strike now.
Yeah, this is our world. So I'm trying my best.
Darling, we are only poking fun at you because you're the villain in this trio.
I see.
You know?
Yeah.
Like Chad's the dad, you're the villain, and I'm the charismatic clown.
I think Rush has become the villain.
That's true. Well, I don't know if he really
Rush,
deserves that much.
Are you playing the role of
He's not an antagonist, is he?
I might be the healer. I'm
He's
not sure, to be honest.
on par with the protagonist.
Why were you away from your desk?
Cut
the mic, cut the mic, cut the mic.
Guys, cut the mic. Okay.
I knew he was in trouble for leaving the desk.
should
I
have
told you he would be.
Ooh, and someone else in trouble is Kios. Oh, Flit's carried on. Alex, you wanted it, and you're going to get just that. Sick work from Flit. 3 big kills, and now suddenly this T-side, wherever they go, they're in a, I guess, an even fight. Keep in mind Mo is low HP, and now this one on half. But Extra Power gets a little ahead of himself, but he does good damage. Now Face Crack has to hold this. Mo's gone for the apartments, but it's not too subtle. Oh, and it's a good one as well. Face Crack doing well. He's bought just enough time. Rotations are here, and it's a 1v2 for KDO.
Bomb's down, has to get that, and now that he has it, push could have already come on through. He's worried about quad. Everybody's home, and this is buying time for the forZe players to get in position. He's got time to go B if he runs now. And time's up.
Someone did ask, Spun, got that jacket you wanted from Instagram?
Nah, it's not from Instagram, it's from ASOS. But the plant's coming on through, and it looks like KD is going to take a chunk of damage there. Amaze will finish him off, and that's all thanks to Flit. 3 massive frags for him in that one. AK-47 will be picked up from Amaze. They should be able to find another for Jerry, and there you go. Force fight wars continue from Train. Yeah, Instagram one's out of stock, mate. So,
I just want the fans to know what you're up to. Yeah, gotta let them know.
A significant amount more than what the Instagram one did, that's for sure.
Because it's probably not just like made of hot garbage from I guess most of it's like Chinese as well. A lot of the t-shirts and bits and bobs, right? So I get a lot of adverts for that sort of stuff. It's quality's not high.
I have more ASOS stuff coming today.
Chad, how many wardrobes do you have just across the world?
Well, 3.
3. Okay.
Here, take a look at what I bought, Lauren. You can have a little.
I'll have a little peruse,
I'll go through some of that here while I get us underway here.
Yeah, have a look.
Round number 3 because
practical
we have
jacket.
Yeah, practical, isn't it? And we have a couple of AK-47s on board of Norbert and Neil in here as they make their way up towards middle, smoked off towards banana and top mid. So this one's going to come down to a bit of a nutmeg play. Kios, he's tucking himself in. XT Power to receive on the other side of things, and so we're going to come down to the timing here. I am very quiet. I'm going to turn myself a little bit louder. I'm good at that, Alex.
Joking.
Very nice.
Extra Power, though, has got a real shot here. Flip does find himself the first, and now as they advance, Mo has kind of spoilt the party, announced his presence and did nothing with it. And that's the end of that. forZe finding 5. Not a single body drop. They preserve. Oh, look at that. Chad, it doesn't get better than that for a round 4, does it? 4 CTs, 4 AKs.
You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
And they've even got deagles, as if they needed an upgrade there.
I remember I had a blow up at one of my teammates back in the day in Source because he'd always buy a deagle as a sidearm. And I was like, what? But like in the middle of the game. And like, we still need the money. Like, why buying a deagle? It's like, well, in case I need it. And he was right. He did need it.
Eagle more powerful than AK in Source.
Source, yeah. It was filthy, wasn't it?
It was so good.
But I was such a purist from 1.6.
Yeah.
I just, even with decoys, I used to get mad at Azza for buying decoys on pistol. I was like, dude, what, that $50, then we could use that in the next round.
You buy 4 decoys a game, that's a flashbang that could have saved the round. But there's a fake flash, you know, in the decoy world. I think Azza could have had a leg to stand on there.
He couldn't have made that argument work.
No? Okay.
Nuke, throw it on the roof for the footsteps. Yeah, I'll get behind that one. Use them over banana or something to bait out some utility. Yeah, I can get behind that one.
Yeah, so your opinion is gospel and anyone else's is irrelevant.
Exactly.
Right, glad we got that all sorted out. Chad the dictator.
Well, that's how I want the world to be run.
Bloody hell, Chad. I mean, obviously not, but...
Oh, with me in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be the dictator of the world.
Yeah.
How would that go? I think that would be very interesting. I'd pay for a reality TV series. Just you and Angela Merkel just talking it out. Listen, right, what I'm saying is he shouldn't put behind decoys.
NG. I love that they call her the Chancellor. Well, they don't call her the Chancellor in German, but in the translation in English, it's the Chancellor.
Yeah, Chancellor.
And that always reminds me of Star Wars. So I think it has more of a regal tone to it.
Do you think Star Wars had that first, or
No.
your opinion's just heavier weighted towards Star Wars than...
No, but in Australia and the same as the UK, we just call the old codger the Prime Minister.
Yeah, but there's chancellors too.
I don't know if we have chancellors in Australia.
We definitely do in England.
What do your chancellors do?
They have a fancy name?
Yeah, pretty kind of sums up a lot of them.
Our
Big title.
Our legal system and stuff still wear the silly wigs because of you guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, boy.
You look snazzy.
The wigs are silly.
Look snazzy. How dare you? We've
Makes
got
it
an
look
AK around.
important.
Exactly. Look at those cool wig things. What's that? There's a reason. I think I heard it on QI at one point. They explained
They
it.
all have some like STI and their hair fell out, so that's why
Okay,
the wig
no.
started.
No.
You're not far off.
Yeah, pretty close.
I mean, as to now is why they'd still wear it. I don't think they still retain those issues.
Tradition is dumb.
Oh.
Tradition is dumb. That's Chad Sponge Birchall.
Leader of the free world.
Leader of the free world.
No, the world won't be free.
Oh, sorry, no, dictator of the free world.
The world will not be free.
God, I would resent you so much. I'd be like, I used to live with this guy.
He's awful now.
He's a nightmare. Almazer's screwed, though. Speaking of nightmares, I think he's... Oh. Yeah.
That timing was a little bit
That
rubbish.
was a shame for him, because I could see the idea, you know, trying to make it look like they were playing on site. Unfortunately, yeah, they saw the trajectory and finished that one off. I think this round is finished off. I don't know if Jerry wants to contest. Looking at the finances, they certainly could, but given nothing on the cross, Chad, what does the dictator of the free world think?
Well, I think that Jerry's going to probably limp on in towards construction and see if he can find a kill. And if he can get somebody hanging about, that's probably as good as it'll get for old Jerry.
Oh, apparently a lot of the reasoning was actually due to the fact it'd be a lot harder for people to notice who were kind of on the legal, judges and jurors outside of the courtroom.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
These days.
Like camouflage.
Just a mad wig.
Like a ghillie suit. Can you imagine everyone turning up in ghillie suits and like Anon masks? Like V for Vendetta at the jury.
That's a bad AK-47 to be losing right there. And the hunt is still on. Mo's looking for more.
Are there good AK-47s to lose?
Yeah, the green ones.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the green one. Flash comes in. Mo.
He fired a shot, you muppet.
Oh, flit. Overextension. Now, the bio can come through for forZe. The AWP can even come out for XC power. And this is how it was opened up. So Mo threw the smoke onto the AWP on the other side of things. Then Almaze is trying some tricky business. But after that, it all fell apart. And losing guns within the tail end made that round even worse for forZe. So buying back through, round number 6 about to get underway.
Have you ever lost... Oh, never mind. Have you ever lost a Roomba? You don't have a Roomba, do you?
Never lost one.
I was just considering
Get the
how...
app on the phone.
Okay. How likely it would be for me to lose my robotic Hoover should I order one.
Impossible.
Impossible? That's really good to know.
Use the robotic Hoover.
In my hotel room. There's crumbs all over the floor.
Isn't that where you have the cleaning people?
I should let them in at some point.
Buys
You're
Roomba.
going to order a Roomba for your room.
Well, it's just a bit crummy.
The dictator dislikes this idea.
No, but there's so many other solutions.
There are workers out
Chad,
there.
I
You
could
cannot
t- I
have
could
your own
take my-
purchase.
I could take my Roomba home with me.
You can to what? Do your bedroom.
No, Malta's.
We have a cleaning lady.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Comes every Monday.
All right, well, maybe I
Dictator
could give
hates this.
I could give the Roomba to Gene Shoulders.
You could. He has. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. If you see Gene Shoulders giving the room, bro,
I
I'm sure
will.
I'll appreciate that.
we are at least going to have a... Ooh, I was going to say a
Face
fun round, but this is probably going to happen.
Coming
Kios.
through.
Oh, that's
Got him.
timing. Beautiful. He used the audio there to confirm the kill. Jerry needs something. He's got bullets in his brain. That's the end of that. 3-3. K23 with 3.
There was a team in Australia called 23. They were
Team?
From a team. They were called 23.
Spelt or numbers?
Both, actually.
Cool.
They named themselves that because of Michael Jordan.
Is the magic number.
Yeah, and they were, when I started playing back in 2003, 2004, they were the best team from Western Australia. And I looked up to them quite a lot.
That's cool. I like that they called themselves 23 in an ode to the GOAT.
It was pretty cool. They were some cool dudes.
Kios gone. Looking good. CTs don't have a perfect buy, so the fact that their heaviest weapon, let me try again, the most expensive weapon has found a heavy hit.
Okay, banana control gone. The T side has still got the bomb down by T stairs, well, beyond it. So, gonna be a return journey for old Norbert. A little bit of a boosty boost. Face crack up and over, but bear in mind the buy's a little lighter. But the Force Buy Wars have told us that the Rebels, well, they're vicious creatures, and Nealon already going to find one. But we do see the CT side still bring those guns to work. We do have that AWP in play. It's found its first target, and there's 3 more potential. Jerry on the fight, isolates one. No trade, nice flash. Smoke goes in on the cross, but by now, Jerry's got a good idea of what's going on. Minute on the board.
Intense. Yeah, I have a feeling Norbert and Mo have got something to say about this one. Almeza, however, has taken down his partner in this crime. And going for the M4, good signs of things to come for Mo. He's repositioning just as that smoke fades. He's used that to great success. Tucks in on Emo, hoping for someone to take a little bit of an over-aggression. Now, Almeza might have a look, and that's what Exapower's banking on. Starts to elevate himself. Will have a peek into the coffin's position, but close corner held by Exapower. If he jumps, okay. Exapower was prepared. He fell instead. Thought he might have been able to jump over the scoped Exy. Didn't quite manage to pull it off. Now, we do need to see some CT money management here, Chad. Can you do the calculations? 34.
Well, if we're going to carry the 1 and divide by 3,
and
we need to make sure that
let's not forget to account for inflation.
And the dropped guns as well. So I think when we get down to the bottom of it, they will be able to buy here, and it's the double AWPs actually.
Yeah, but look,
coming out.
FaceCrack's got a bloody P250.
Yeah. But it's a calculated decision.
See how far it gets them. Exapower choosing not to drop a rifle for his squad so the AWP can remain. Whoa, Jerry. Yeah, now we throw it over. Yeah, this works out perfectly. Jerry gets the AWP, in fact.
FaceCrack, how you doing over there, mate?
Sanjeed. Got Sanjeed so hard. This is Simon Gaming, of course, ex-Simon Gaming, now K23. No Sanjeed here.
At least give FaceCrack the deagle from Almeza.
No.
Bang. Diagonal wall bangs just don't work in CS. Just feels funky. Flip. Found. They're wrapping. Only Exapower. This should be a round for the T side. K23 have managed to get all of their pieces in the right place, and this rotates locked off. Yeah, just like that, the round is done.
Well, they've managed to get now just as many rounds on their T side as what they did in last time these two teams went toe-to-toe on Inferno. It was a 16-4 scoreline in the favor of forZe, with them having a fantastic T half. And that's why K23 coming into the map pick of forZe have opted to start on the harder side as opposed to the easier of the CT, wanting to set their bar in the early stages here. And that bar, well, it's been met. And now they can continue to add on a little bit more. And the saved AWP is fantastic. Jerry, if he can hold on to this AK, that's great as well. We can see that Exapower will be able to either buy a secondary AWP if they want to rock the doubles or drop across a rifle. Flit should be able to purchase on in as well. And then we'll just be looking at FaceCrack to see if anybody wants to take, I don't know, pity on him, give him a gun, give him something, give him anything better than a P250, the poor guy. So 1,400 loss bonus coming on through means that Flick can probably buy a Famis. Here is a bit of a B-stream check-in for everybody playing at home. Sparta vs Cyber Legacy, second map overpass. Sparta running away with things here now, up 8-3. Our game much closer. And I think much more important for forZe to be securing this one. Obviously, Espada needing to get every win they can as well. It'll be the battle for the 3rd spot in this group. Virtus Pro and Na'Vi are the 2 top dogs, or the 2 teams which should be shoo-ins for the playoffs. forZe, however, making their life a lot more difficult. And these drops are coming on through. You can see exactly how they're going to spread their cash. There is a Silenced M4 that's been dropped across. Currently, Flit has that. I'm surprised that he isn't buying in with a FAMAS or maybe gifting a UMP or an MP9 to one of his teammates. XZ Power gets the saved AWP. Flit can really make something work here. So he's gone for a Deagle. Face cracks given a FAMAS. Okay, so Flit thinks he can do the best work with a Deagle. That's the little yellow house. That's where Rush lives, actually. The little one to the left.
Yeah, that's like the outhouse.
One to the right is...
And that's the dictator's chambers.
Yeah, that's where I live. But we have Rush set up with a PC. And
yeah, you wonder who's playing that guitar at the start of the T round.
This is Rush in his sorrows.
Rush on his little stool on his lunch break.
Oh, I don't know why I find that image so
It's funny. Just the idea of Rush with an acoustic guitar is just funny. Almaze is in
it.
trouble. Oh, they're in the flames, kneeling down as well. Double kill. Here we go. Advantage for forZe.
Oh god, there's a lot of fire on the floor. Almaze are going to force forward. Careful now. I don't think he can get out of this one. He's kind of being held there at gunpoint. Norbert, the one on the other side, going to think he's going backing away from this. So time to work up. Good little nade. Mo's going to catch that. Bring it right to the chest. And we do have Kios doing some work here, but keep in mind, once again, that bomb is at T-spawn. So even if they get a lot of space, for example, if Kios gets his kill, etc., it does feel as though that's not going to be the case because you still have Flit clearing through as well. There's no quick hit available. There's no instant play off the back. So Mo, I think this might be a long old save.
The best thing he could probably do right now is damage, but you're right, saving might be the option because of the 1,400 loss bonus coming into the next round, meaning that he will not be able to buy himself a big green. But if he could keep the CT economy low by getting a couple of stragglers here, that's actually not too bad.
He's dead.
Oh, that's a nightmare. Flit's going to take him down, going to pick up that AWP. And now forZe want, they can rock 2 ops once again into one of these gun rounds.
Now,
that's horrible.
Yeah, K23 picking T side. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet.
I don't love it.
No, I see the theory on a fair amount of maps. I don't see it as much on Inferno. You know, proof's in the pudding. We'll
yeah, I'm surprised when Jerry said, yeah, no, it didn't surprise me. Like, I get what he's saying. It's a chance to set the tone. And I would understand it if, you know, we were kicking off the series with picking T side of Inferno. You get to set the tone. You maybe catch the opponent sleeping. They haven't warmed on in. You know, their hands are a little bit cold. They've only been playing deathmatch. Probably this time of day haven't played any scrims before a game like this. Yeah, then I could maybe see why starting on that T side can give you a chance to snowball some momentum, especially on a map that you are not favored to win.
How's
It's getting very intense. Looks like it's going to a game 5 in the.
So like like an OT almost.
Yeah.
Imagine how much sadness there's going to be from the Europeans.
Like a reverse sweep.
Yeah.
After going 2-0 up.
Yeah.
After and I'm not even joking. They had the they've got a stats guy who does like the win percentage, and at 8 minutes into the game, it was 89% Fnatic victory.
Oh no!
And then it went to 70% at 15, and then it went to 50% at 20.
Oh no!
Like they had an advantage, and it went, and now they've lost. So 5 games over in Worlds. If you want to watch that one, Flit, that's a wall bang. I was talking about that a second ago. Nice work.
That's the one we normally, well, not normally. That's the one that I think Elige made popular with a couple of his kills through that position.
Rarely, I mean, you see people trying it. Rarely see it connect.
We should see the body at the end of the ring.
Yeah, look at that.
Ouch. There you go, guys. Just so you can get a bit of an understanding. Wallbangs used to be a lot more frequent in 1.6.
Yeah.
What did he have to stand on the barrel?
Stood on the pallet and gives himself a bit of extra height there.
Okay, so face crack, perfect smoke. They might disrespect that, and they are. Look at him charging in. Good work from Kios. They didn't even see him. Catching Flit. CT's are fragging though, and I'm afraid Mo has been dealt a bit of a dud hand here.
Oh no, Mo.
Let's go, go, go. That's the wallbang spot into the wooden team.
So next week, I'm going to try and play deathmatch every day.
Okay.
And see
and then matchmaking games with us.
See if I can get in a couple more matchmaking games with you guys next week.
Finally.
Okay. We have to do the day in advance.
We'll book the days in, and I still have to have a Danger Zone date with Rush. We haven't played in a while.
It's kind of upsetting him, actually. He plays with
Kelly's
me.
a little bit more
Like,
frustrated
he actually
now.
accidentally said your name out loud last night when we were playing.
It was a bit uncomfortable.
That's awkward.
Really was awkward.
Did that ruin the game, or did you keep playing?
I mean, I played, but it didn't make me feel good. Didn't build my self-confidence.
As long as you could still perform.
Felt like he was thinking about someone else during it, you know? Good shots.
Like every good duo, I think, you know, Rush and I need our time apart just to learn and grow. As
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
yeah, just as danger zone, as the best danger zone duo in the world, we kind of need our time to
Develop, nurture.
Sure, and-
And also, I think the contrast, you know, like when Rush plays with me, he appreciates you more.
That's true.
You know, like he has to see how bad it can get.
And Rush thinks that I haven't been practicing, but really I've been trying to refine my double bumps
Okay.
in this time because I know that that's one of the parts of my game.
Does he not support you in those personal endeavors?
No, he does, but I wanted to kind of surprise him. I wanted
that's
to be
nice.
able to come into the game and show him what I've been working on.
Oh, that's really sweet. What does he do for you?
He's there for me when I have my emotional meltdowns, and he has to listen to me on TeamSpeak falling apart about the women in my life that I've...
True.
Do you think that hurts him though, hearing you say those things? I don't know. Maybe something to consider. T-side trying to make it work with bare minimum. And
Oh, they're getting mauled
They-
now.
Flit and his smoke grenades, an iconic mix.
that kill feed icon looking real good
Wall
next to
bangs, smoke bangs, basically Flit bangs.
Cade, 1 HP and 2 kills, so that's not too shabby. We'll even be able to get the bomb down towards this B side of things. Is he dead? Or is he alive? That's the question. He's actually trying to play the round out with 1 HP to his name. Probably not the maneuver, but the AWP's not looking too bad. Over towards Emo. Has to find 3 1v1s. First or bullet goes shy. Nade's coming through. Is scared of every single lick of damage here and there. It is face crack. Bowls a bit of a underarm and will take out KDO.
Chad, you're in touch with the Counter-Strike network. You keep, you know, eyes on everything.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on today with the old DreamHack stuff? Any good news?
So, yeah, we do have the DreamHack Open Fall going on right now, which is, if for those of you who are curious how that affects our events over here, well, the winner of that tournament, which is an RMR event, will secure themselves a spot at the IEM Global Challenge
I like that.
at the end of the year,
All
15th
coming
to
together.
20th of December. Yeah, so if you want to keep your eyes on that event today, we've got OG versus Fnatic, Heroic versus G2. Also coming in, we have NIP versus Sprout and FaZe versus Godsend. So there'll be lots of Counter-Strike action going down once again today, and then later this evening,
I thought you hit it. The Russian gets awkward for Flit. Overwhelmed, overrun. Not going to miss the second shot. I lied. He did. And now they're hitting everything. Expecting
heard it.
Almeza. Yeah. Needs that one. Needs a second as well. He can't find it. This could be the full eco victory. Motor clutch.
bombs dropped.
You're right. Bomb is in Almeza's hands. And if face crack goes down here, which is very likely, very possible, very problematic. Gets away. Just using that. Okay. Problem solved. He has got the AWP though, and Mo, known for his clutching capabilities, didn't expect the push up from Almeza. I'm going to pop to the loop, do what I do best.
Lawrence,
You ain't even
should I-
impressed no more. You're used to it.
Should I, because what I would say is bombs down.
Yeah.
But when you say bombs down, that could mean the bomb is planted or the bomb is dropped.
Loose.
So yeah, so then I said the bomb's dropped just then.
Yeah.
So is that okay?
It's fine. I think you could work on it.
Yeah.
If you want to think of new ways to do it. I try and say, you know, bombs left at spawn, so it highlights to
what
those
if
at
I
home.
said the bomb is planted and the bomb is down?
I think you'd have to really kind of re-teach people how to
Okay,
associate that, so it's easier to do it the other way.
when we say the bomb is down, we mean the bomb is planted, not the bomb is dropped.
Yeah.
Okay,
So right now the bomb is loose.
bomb is loose.
Thank you. Flashy bomb.
Well, top mid control has been taken here on round number 14. And for those of you listening in the car, it is 9-4.
I hate seeing the bomb left this far back, and I understand sometimes as to why. It's just that, let's say they do get that opportune moment. Let's say they get that quick kill. Let's say they get something that they could then springboard off of. They can't capitalize on it anymore. It becomes like, well, we still have to kind of play, I guess, safer Counter-Strike, quote-unquote, but
You're right.
I'm not in love with it, but that's not bad. Falling back on the arch, but could be overwhelmed and is. Neelan's there, gonna now encourage potentially that nice little B crunch they've got coming in, and Kios could lurk if they can get to a better position here off the back of this once Banana's clipped.
Yeah, Almeza in a lot of trouble at the moment. Has no utility to his name and pressure coming from both sides. Up Banana, they're strolling. Jerry, he had a chance to alleviate that pressure that Neelan's applied, and he's been doing the rotation. So is Kios. They're giving up freebies right here. A round that was looking good has actually baited Almeza into a audible position. They know where he is.
Okay, let's see if he can do anything with this. Okay, that's one. No trade. Gets a second to define the fight, and he even takes another with him. Mo goes down for this, and now a 1v2. High potential for the retake. The flash didn't catch Neelan, but the fight's going to be there. Quick timing from FaceCrack to come around. And that's Neelan dead. So yes, a plant, sure, and a nice bit of room found towards Arch, but the retake, very quick.
Now, just a quick little note here for maybe you newer fans. The reason that you've just seen FaceCrack opt for the AK-47 as opposed to picking up the AWP costs 4,750, while the AK-47 is only 2,700. The reason he's done that is on the CT side, you cannot actually buy the AK, you have to pick it up. And they have enough money right now to buy themselves an AWP, so opting to pick up the, let's say, contraband weaponry. And that's going to make the AK upgrade a rifle compared to a M4A4, which cannot do as much damage to the old head in one bullet.
What about the new head?
Oh, the new heads, they're a little bit softer.
Touche.
They don't make them like they used to.
Extra power. Been working on his communication. We learned from Jerry in the interview. It's affected his gameplay.
One mid.
What to be? One mid. I see what you said there. I see what you did. Now he's working back into the long hold, and we'll focus on the T storyline here because Mo taking that AWP into the apartment is indicative of an A finish. It's rare to see an AWP lurking, if you will, so we'll use that as information. Laser is getting information. Could be false info, though, if pulls a rotator out, and it looks like it has. FaceCrack's floating away from A. Smoke mid. They're heading back. Jerry wants info, and he hasn't got the necessary frag. That could have helped with the rotate, but now they've just got a 2-2 split. This feels good for K23. Oh, nice from Almeza. Now Flip pushing in as well. Oh, perfect. Just like that, forZe have dug themselves out of this hole, Lauren.
It looked like they had everything in the right place. They'd split the defenders into a far more manageable cut, but it's still, extra power holds the line. Flitz there, Almeza, they're all delivering on the kills that they really need to. Not even multis, just good enough crossfires that held. So the T's going to try and worm their way in. Quad seems like the more valuable approach to them, and they've got decent step, but Flit could still at least get one for free here. Didn't even see the first, he sees the second, just under the gun model. There's the bomb to be planted, a 1v3 now. One flash, sure, so maybe not so much utility on the CTs to define fights, but Neelan needs one here for free and maybe then can play the post plant, but I don't know if they're going to let him have that. Ooh, there we go. No, definitely not going to let them have that, and that's going to be, what, 11-4?
11-4 on the half here. forZe, their map choice, getting the gift of starting on the CT side against K23. Things are looking good to wrap this one up in 2. Find out how we finish off map number 2 after the break.
Time that I regret for being so heartless. It was a moment of darkness. At me that way, it broke my heart to see. It's too hard, it don't come easy. I went dark, I lost it right away. And when it starts, God knows what I'll say. In my head, I had good reason. I went red so unexpectedly. I should have said that sometimes happens to me. So ashes coming from the ether. All I hear is static. Breathe a little deeper. Fallen, broken, a million light years away from home. My eyes open.
Dipping our toe back into Inferno. forZe and K23 ready to do battle. It looks like it could be a 2-0. forZe on form, and elsewhere, Espada also looking to secure themselves a 2-0 here. Cyber Legacy falling a bit short of the mark, it seems, but looks like that round themselves is going well for Foster and co.
Yeah, Rush, you could have gone for that vote there.
Oh,
Nice,
Lord,
aren't
I'm
you, Rush?
thankful. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Hugo is stuffed now, I'll tell you that.
He's what, sorry?
Stuffed.
Is that like a turkey, is it?
That's
Nice.
like, I think that's a northern thing, maybe. It's
Get
stuffed.
stuffed, lad. Like when you're 4 and you want to swear.
Well, they're running straight up middle here, so into the
Who
kind
near
of
mid?
north.
Who near mid? Off
He gets
we
swung
go.
on by a Glock. Not if he fights them first. That's great work. And getting awkward now. Getting awkward now.
Whoa.
Shooting someone in the back of the head. One of the hardest things to do in a CS. Pistol and good damage, but Jerry gets away with it. Now they will plant. And he's opted for the pit plan.
Okay, well, retooling right now, Neil, setting up a bit of a smoke here.
Follow it, follow it.
this one.
Yeah, pit smoke. That's cool.
Okay,
Really
so
nifty.
cut off any pit
Quite
players
close.
fighting.
Yeah, I like
Photo.
that.
There's a flash as well. That's no
They
good.
kill these guys before the smoke's still up. He won't be able to stop that yet. They have done that, but now Almeza gets them both. Trigger discipline and execution. 12 for forZe. A valiant attempt, though. Got to give credit to K23. Did give that one a real go of it, but not quite finding that frag on Jerry. That bomb going down, so the rotate was a bit too late. That was the frag, and I don't quite recall who was the one to tag him up.
I'm amazed that Mo didn't convert that kill in the apartments. He was, wildly
true,
spamming at
true.
it. And it's like, Mo, in my head, experienced player. He doesn't panic in these, but we know that it's so notoriously hard for those
It's like
shots.
the AD strafing
Yeah.
and the back of the head. It's
It's
just
a lot.
real problem.
Time up.
difficult. Legacy.
Timer. I feel like we need something to do with the channel points here on the old Twitch channel. I'll come with some ideas for you guys.
We're meant to be doing stuff with Twitch emotes. We're just waiting on the printed emotes to come on through, and then Rush is going to educate us on some of those. I also have in my hotel room 3 buzzers.
Okay.
Game show buzzers.
Game show buzzers.
I,
Do you
I
order
just,
more, or have you, are those the ones from before?
They're new ones.
I love this. Oh,
All right, real one,
sexy.
little piggy.
It was very cute. No, I want to reward the people who've been here and supported through so much of the the pro leagues, all the shows. I think the dedicated fans. We can think of something cool
Yeah.
to do. I'm sure. However, into this round, we did see that little bit of a vie for information towards Banana. A little curious, but merely receiving damage back if they were standing in that spot, but they aren't. So 3 players. No, is it just 2 here? I thought it was 3. Oh yeah, there is the float there. You've got Mo kind of lingering between the 2. He's going to lean back over, kneeling through the flash and through the smokes, and dead.
Round done.
I wonder what Paul is going to create this week, because we've been a bit flat this week, so I don't know what she can really do with it.
Voila.
sure.
Angel. Not sure she's going to be too much of a fan of forZe and K23.
But she did one last week.
It's true.
I see them as a treat rather than an expected thing.
Expectation, yeah.
Like, Chad's box. It's a treat.
Yeah,
You
I've
know?
run out of inspiration for my box. I'm sorry,
Oh,
guys.
No. Don't apologize.
The other thing that I was going to order, but it was going to take too long to arrive. Actually, I'll order it now. We'll do Chad's box like in a couple weeks' time or something. But
I'll come back in.
Yeah,
I'll be on another show, but if I
in.
got it, I'll have like 3-4 days off a week, so I'll just pop in.
don't worry, Lauren. Alex and I will be here. We will be here.
I'll know
So
where you guys are. Don't worry.
we were looking for survival kits for a zombie apocalypse. So what
Yeah.
I googled that, and there's a nice one here that I was going to get you guys.
Okay. Can I ask if any of the features? Because I already have a survival kit because my paranoia kicked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this one here, we need to see if I can find the little list of items.
Some goodies. Because I feel like Rush has already got a bug out bag somewhere in his apartment.
It's in. Oh wait, no. Is this an? Okay. So there is. There's a paracord knife.
Nice.
Yeah. We have a compass.
Cool.
We have a tactical pen, which is used for breaking glass.
Oh, they've got a little point on the end of it. Yeah,
Yep.
I've got one of those. Because I need that.
There's a fire starter.
Mm-hmm.
There's a torch.
Little flint and steel sort of
Yeah,
jibby.
yeah, it looks like a good one as well.
Okay.
There's a torch here.
Does it have like the little blanket? Because you might just be on the same kit that I bought.
It's this one here.
Let's have a look. Very similar, but I'm always down to have more.
But you need as many survival kits as
I don't
possible.
have one.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to get.
Alex, what if the world, you know, the zombies appear? Gosh.
I don't want to
Die.
I don't want to live in a world where all of my friends and loved ones are zombies. I'd rather just join them, get it over with.
You know how fun it would be driving around, running over zombies?
Couldn't care less, mate. I'd rather just, get it over with. It's going to happen eventually. Why get stressed out?
They're about to lose Nico here, forZe. I don't know how this has happened.
No, I do.
They're in real trouble. Jerry's been tagged up with the scout.
Yeah, this is actually really problematic. Smoke might cause an over-rotation.
Oh, this duel at Halls is big.
Oh, perfect. He just switched to his knife. Extra power.
Fine.
So lucky. Another for Almeza. Handling it. Knife out. Should be KDOs. Never mind. Almeza's saved the day. Quad kill on those B rotates. Could have got awkward for forZe.
Alex, did you leave the stove on in the green room?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you might need to go check the stove in the green room,
Right
mate.
back.
He's trying to burn the bloody place down,
He's not,
Lauren.
is he?
He's left the stove on. We can't take him anywhere. Anyway, he's gone to fix that now. We'll finish off the game for you guys here. As forZe managed to survive a round that I didn't think they had too much stock in here. 14
Oh, you've made me
to 4.
worry if I've left a candle on in my room.
No. Don't worry about that, Lauren. If it burns down, I'm sure you have home and contents insurance. Anyway, back underway.
Shit.
Lots of damage done with the grenades now as Face Crack is down to 60. XD Power is going to take a light little lick of damage, and so is Jezza. But K23 are looking on par with the same scoreline they got last time. They did try a side swap. It's not counted in too much more than they managed in that bout back in August. Now, if they can post a few with the gun rounds, we might get a conversation started, but the B finish is where we're set and ready to go. All 5 players from forZe leering over towards the B site. Initial nades come out. They don't need to commit on this. They have a second set of utility to do a double pump. So we're baiting out the CT-sided utility by getting them to throw down their smokes and molotovs. They're going to make the ascent into the site much easier. Look at Nealon, so close. Jerry's ready to pounce too. He might push on this. Oh, never mind. He won't push on this. He's dead. Nealon takes down Jerry. And the execute towards Beast can still come on through. But look at Mo. He's in rotation right now, playing the speedway position. Is there any fires, Alex?
No, all good, all good.
You say this now, like literally, I might have to go home during the break and check.
Lauren's worried about her bloody candle.
Well, I thought I might have left a candle on, and I can't remember if I put it
We
out.
all know that's not a problem.
Well, it's on a wooden table. So, for now, Nealon by the pillar, sees one on the cross, gets the bomb down, trade comes in. But this looks like a hold so far. 20 seconds on the board, and where's that bomb?
Power's
It's
alive.
recovered, okay.
They can press pause on this. Extra Power pressing the issue. Molly, construction, looking for space. Mo could get caught, and that's a great round. Flick, go on! 3 frags, that's enough. Maybe Extra Power's been dealt a hand he can work with here. Looking to reposition, so flashed. Does get spotted. I'm afraid that is the end for Exy. A flash and a peek, it's his only hope. But jumped over and executed. So K23 closed the gap. Flit is my favorite player from forZe at the moment.
Flit's good.
Really
He's
good.
one of those names who were out on the table that would be picked on up by Na'Vi when they were looking.
Understandably, I understand why.
Yeah, they just couldn't get their initial choices. So Perfecto was the one they ended up with, and not the worst choice. Perfecto is actually pretty handy. And, well, not only are Esparta struggling to close out against Cyber Legacy, the same can be said over here with K23 in the forZe game. So 14 now to 8 in that B stream game. You can check that out, live.intelextreammasters.com. As the tactical timeout will be taken from the forZe side of things. LMBT can chime on in now that he's had his ban lifted. And they can discuss the options. How do they want to approach going forward here? Plant was good. Should allow them to go for a minimum of a partial investment. Depends on how much they want to prioritize this AWP. The $1,900 loss bonus coming on through in the next round if they do lose a consecutive, round 20 that is. And we've noted the AWP's out. It's Jerry who's opted just for that Tech 9. So he was the only one not working with enough cash to get the AK-47 on the deck. 3 AKs for Face Crack, Almeza, and Flit, and XD Power on the AWP. So a full buy against a similar series of events over there for K23. Alt for Mo, it's going to be the MP9 for Nealon, an AK for Norbert, and then 2 M4s for KDO and Keons. They're rocking 2 defuse kits, make it 3. And a decent spread of utility as well. So really set up right now for success at K23. They convert this one. Could be looking to put a few more on the scoreboard. 14-5. It's a bit of a drubbing. Oh, do it.
Oh!
Doesn't normally go down in that fashion.
Doesn't. Did.
So I guess the gun's recoverable, so maybe Jerry could get it? Yeah. Guess they can filter the rifle back through.
I would like to see them just go for a set piece again. I like the idea over towards the B site, but what we can note is K23 are doing a decent job of holding onto their utility, so they're playing a bit of a smoke molly defense. Jump spotting for territory is Kios. He could get punished if XC Power wants to peek on in for this. Gonna flash himself out. Rifler's clearing close. Jerry will get the close right corner. This will force Kios back. Has to drop his smoke. Comes down to the timing here. The longer the better. He's done that very, very deep, so that will hold force back. They can't play any sneaky beaky lurk on is in business and flash and go.
25 seconds though, they've got to make up their
Big
mind
rotate
pretty
as
soon.
well. Mo's here.
Second guessing himself on the pause. Now they throw it. Flash will come in. It's actually an incendiary.
Gap in the smoke.
Gap in a smoke. That's not okay.
Nealon blocked it with his body.
Brilliant work. And now 9 seconds. I don't know how they're supposed to win this round. Jumping across. Spray is wild. No one's in the sight. 4, 3, 2, and over.
After time, Flit, that's not ideal. Only 1,000 left, and XC Power holds on to the AWP. So Flit's going to be a little bit upset with that one. Doesn't get the loss bonus. Does get 2,400 in the next round, meaning the team will be able to buy next round, but it has to... I actually think they should force now. Use the AWP, force buy behind it, level out everybody's cash, take an eco in the next round if you lose this one, and then be able to buy in round number... what will be 23. They haven't forced. They've just gone for the partial investment. So Deagles for Jerry, Almeza, nothing for Flit or Face Crack. The double Fs are just rocking the Glocks. Reason XC Power can't find an opening here, but early harassment of nades, that's going to be a real problem. You need your pistol players to stay alive and let that AWP work. Molotov off towards the top mid now. XC Power even gets tickled down a little bit more. Boost coming through, and this is perfect against just the pistols. Up close and personal like this, the balcony, the different elevations, should be no way in for forZe.
No easy pick, no easy fight. XC Power, given a chance there, no trade either. That's a gun now, filtered back through. Now they don't have too much armor between them. Almeza has got a little, but not a lot. And let's see if they can maybe capitalize again. Is there any other weakness? They've been trying to draw that rotation around. Nealon has committed back towards B, maybe feeling, okay, got to just kind of hedge our bets here.
Oh,
Hag, if that was a kill, this could be very, very different.
I still think if they can snowball one player. Now, Mo's in a perfect position. Yeah, there you go. Now it's noted he will have to drop on back and play a safer crossfire. I think Face Crack's heard this, has a chance, and he makes it. Mo's down.
Okay, suddenly we've got problems galore. That's a plant, and this retake, I don't think has much to it, but maybe prove me wrong. XC Power is right there. Nealon trying to come back up in as well, so pressure coming through quad. They're tucked on the side, so maybe this clear could come in. No more util, no more flashes, no more smokes, nothing. It's all just the guns in the hands, so now Kios works forward. First contact, probably Jerry. Yeah, it's Flit. Finds it with the Deagle, and on the cleanup duty was Nealon, and he dies for it. Jerry there with 2 big kills. No armor, keep in mind. But I've got to say, I'm surprised with that apps play coming in, kind of creating that opportunity.
I'm surprised he was able to make that kill. I thought Mo had done enough. Repositioning, not aware that much space could be taken. Or maybe he was aware, but not ready for it as Face Crack punishes, and that should be the round to secure forZe the game. I think here with K23 and the cash money that they're working with, it's going to be spending all of their dollars just to make this buy work, and you can see exactly that. Deagles, MP9, Famas, the best gun in the game right now is that silenced M4. Utility sparse as well. And forZe can just take their time here. Default spread across the map, wait for any early aggression. If that doesn't come on in, if there's no pushes, you just bait out the CT side of utility, and then from there, go for an execute. Hope you don't get multi-frag, trade out efficiently, and that'll be the game, 16-6. They need to get across the line first. It's never as easy as it sounds. Trying to boost on up and over with the logs. Ooh, nice shot there from XE Power. So there's the opening. Kiosk goes down. That's one of the Deagles removed. 4 on 5 now, 1 minute and 10 seconds to work with. forZe still with a chunk of their utility. Look at this, 4 Molotovs, a bunch of smokes, flashes, HEs. They want to regroup and go for a B set piece. It's unlikely K23 will go for more than a gamble stack of a 2-2 split, especially with this much time on the clock. So rotating in, Nealon here's going to be met on over with Mo with that silent stem 4, but Nealon doesn't have any nades, nor does Mo. They just have to stand and deliver. And if this is a set piece from forZe, they can Molotov new box, they can Molotov emo, Molotovs towards the oranges as well. And that sound cue may have even been heard. So he's readjusting the molly here from Almeza.
I wonder which boost he thinks he heard. Whichever way, yeah,
right.
Perfect, yeah. This is great. They're now caught in no man's land, kind of pushed away from the position they were trying to make work, and there you go. Instantly cracked open, and as much as KDO would love to get involved, he knows he can't.
Yeah, unfortunately not. And now Norbert rotating into a lost site, face cracks ahead, ready for the final frag. Finds it. 16-4 as they take it 2-0.